And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Now here's Freak. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. Good.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And George kicks to Hill. It's rebounded by New York. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Deadly from behind the three-point line in that game, and it really gave them the ability, I felt, to stretch that defense out.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, it opened things up for them in a big way. The defense was never able to string together any stops or get comfortable.
Now here's Freak, following the miss by Monte Ellis. Here's Freak. Connects from three-point range. Freak's got 15 points.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
He had a great field goal percentage to start, exactly what they were hoping for.
And here are the Knicks now. George Hill missing his last shot. And Whiteside sends it back. Oh, and here we go. Ellis has got it, the fast break chance. And it's blocked. One-on-one fast break. And Freak throws it down.
And they keep going down low with the ball and keep getting positive results.
Extremely positive. I mean, this is a very nice lead to have early in the ball game.
Here we go, Pacers fans. Now coming onto the court are your teammates.
And Indiana making a change here. Turner's checked in. And New York with a change here, too. And it's the Pacers with the ball. They trail by 11. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together. Well, they've yet to string many stops together.
It just seems like they're a step slow today.
And Freak throws it down.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
Here's Ellis, following the score by New York. Count the bucket.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
The Knicks leading by 11. Here's Freak. And again, New York with the triple.
And really, that's what built the early lead here. Killer shooting from beyond.
And the defense needs to recognize that and get to the shooters. It's imperative that they get a hand up.
And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Some changes for Indiana. Hill, he's checked in for Thomas Robinson. C.J. Miles comes in for Monte Ellis. Young is subbed in for Hill. The Knicks also changing it up. Williams, he's checked in for Porzingis. And it's Henderson for Aaron Aflalo.
That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
Defense just not reacting with enough aggressiveness.
And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
Now here is Hill. 9 points last game. Here's Freak. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Good.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Screen by Young. Dishes to George. Good, the assist goes to Hill. And it's 8 points for Paul George.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, Kevin, Nate McMillan gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He said a big part of this game will depend on how well they can slow down Carmelo Anthony. He added with his size and shooting ability, he can score inside and out. We're going to try a couple different coverages and show him different looks over the course of the game to try to keep him off balance. And guys, I guess we'll see how it works. Back to you.
Thanks, Doris.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. Pope, he's checked in for Indiana. And New York with a change here, too. Boozer, he's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. Young, a screen on Henderson. 5 to shoot. Here's George. No good off the front iron.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And that is good.
And they seem to have gotten something out of almost every possession. Their defense has been just as good, just a tremendous performance all the way around.
Yeah, and they're doing it in hostile territory, too. I mean, don't forget about that part of it, which makes it even more impressive.
We're at the end of the first quarter, and what a blowout already in this one. And talk to Monte Ellis. He says he feeds off his doubters. He loves to hear someone say what he can't.
I think I had that all my life. I always.
And Monte Ellis is still trying to prove people wrong now in Dallas after their quick exit from the playoffs a season ago. Clark, it's been a decade in the league now for this very talented guard.
And you know, that kind of relentless determination is really something Monte is known for, and one of the reasons he has been around for 10 years in the NBA as a consistently good player and lethal scorer.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Knicks team out there today.
It's just been a long-range battle for them, and one that they're winning right now.
Yeah, sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
Ellis is out there with George Hill. Then there's Whiteside. Then there's C.J. Miles. And it's Pope in at the 4 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Here's Ellis. Drops it in from 11 feet. Ellis has got 11 points.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Shoots it up. And it's Freak missing.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Ellis with the screen for Hill. In the corner, Miles with it. Offensive rebound. And the rejection by Sanders. They get it back. Pope's shot is good. The Knicks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Freak. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
When you're hot, you're hot. And that's certainly been the case for Freak. 46 points, and he's unleashed a barrage of three-pointers on him.
Yeah, and Clark, you can tell they're good right now when the ball leaves his hand. He has racked up a ton of points.
The Pacers making a switch here. Turner's checked in. The Knicks also changing it up. Zinkis, he's checked in for Boozer. Anthony comes in for Derek Williams. And it's a Flalo in for Gerald Henderson.
And now, let's hear it for your Pacers.
The 2K leaderboard is on the screen now to reveal the dominant scores in the NBA over the last month. Freak number 1.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Ellis, the pass to Whiteside. Screened by Ellis. And stolen by Freak. The 3. And the basket good. Freak's got 51.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Kept alive. Turner, soft touch off the glass.
Yeah, heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Here's Freak. And again, it's New York.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Indiana's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Hill dishes to Whiteside. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pulls it from 20. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Freak's got 55.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Hill has the open look. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist.
His eyes were wide open there, guys. Excellent vision to see they had an open shot outside and get it there.
Here's Freak. The rebound by Turner. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Freak. Look at that.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And that last replay courtesy of Pia. And a foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. Robinson's checked in for Whiteside.
Thomas Robinson.
Hill inside. And the rejection by Sanders. Knocked away. Robinson kicks to Hill. Sanders with the steal. And here's Freak. Non-stop scoring machine here. Hill with some nice D. Now the feed to Miles. Here's Ellis. And count the basket. He is fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
Paul George is checked in for C.J. Miles. Lopez is checked in for New York.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
New York's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Here's Freak. Drops in the tray.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Grizzlies, boy, he was tremendous. He finished with an incredible amount of points, and he did his thing on the defensive side as well, nabbing more than his share of steals. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Stolen by George. And another fast break for Indiana. The Pacers are running. And he dunks it down.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
George double-teamed on the wing. Hill. Wide open look. Can't get it to go. Now the Knicks take it the other way.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Takes a 3. And again, New York with the triple.
They just continue to splash home those threes. Eliminating the deep shot has to become priority number 1 for this defense.
Absolutely. You cannot allow a team to have that kind of a rhythm from beyond.
That's tipped. Anthony, the pass to Freak. He's feeling it. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got 5 assists tonight.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
And it's blocked. And that'll be Indiana as it goes out of bounds. And so a pretty lot.